Give me a tissue box, please.
Artist Cole Connor paces back and forth in his living room, wondering how he will promote his single, Winedrunk, even though it's 1.5 years old. Where you been, bro? Alas, he's struck with an idea. What's going on? Cole Connor here. If you need music content ideas going into 2023, Reels, TikToks, YouTube Shorts, you are in the right place. I'm going to tell you how I was able to create 10 plus high quality music video style Reels in under 2 hours of filming and under $500 of budget for my song Winedrunk. Let's get into it. What's going on? My name is Cole Connor. I'm an artist and entrepreneur, and I was put here to do two things: create and inspire. Thanks for being here. Let's get into it. Here's a sneak peek of what we got. Dancing alone tonight on my Fibonacci. All I can see is your body. Run to you, all in my head. I'm wine drunk, and I want you. Like we some rebels who's 17. Dance with the devil and you till we 70. Yeah. The other day I was scrolling on TikTok and this girl was talking about how a lot of artists aren't promoting their music in a way that is artistic or makes you want to listen. They aren't creating visual experiences to the song. I really loved how she said that, visual experiences. With my song Winedrunk, I've been wanting to do this for a while, but it took me a second to find the right space to make this happen. So let me tell you how I created these visual experiences for my song Winedrunk. Step number one, I had to do some research. In order to accomplish what I wanted to accomplish, we needed to find a set that had multiple sets inside of it. So I went on to Peerspace. If you live in a smaller city, you probably won't have a lot of options with something like Peerspace. Another one is called Gigster. Even Airbnb sometimes has it. But if you live in a bigger city, there's usually lots of options and lots of sets that you can find for really not that expensive that take the value of your production up tremendously. I wanted to find a space that matched the vibe of the song. So with that in mind, I found a set called the Time Machine. The Time Machine has 5 sets in one. We have, reading it now, the Neon Diner, the Theater, the Golden Loft, the Disco, the Black Void, and they even had lights included. Also, shout out to Psyche for the hat. Appreciate you, Pat. He actually gave this to Knockland, but I'm wearing it. So the total cost for the space for 2 hours, some places don't have a 2-hour minimum, some places have a 4-hour minimum. It really depends on the space that you're trying to rent out. This one allowed me to do 2 hours and the total cost was $183.96, so about $90 an hour.
This is going smooth so far.
Yeah.
Next up, you need someone to help you shoot the music video. You need someone to help you shoot the reels, the content, the behind the scenes, etc. I feel like a lot of artists don't take advantage of the fact that there's tons of freelance videographers and photographers running around who need work, but don't necessarily cost an arm and a leg and also do good work. What marketing agencies do, and I know this because I run my own video production company, so I have a little bit of an advantage here, but what they do is they hire freelancers at an hourly rate to help them on different productions. That happens here in Los Angeles, happens in bigger cities all over the world, and even smaller cities. So I took kind of the same mindset as I would for my video production company, and I found Johnny, who could help me shoot the music video at $50 an hour, which still adds up, but if you think about it, if you have someone just shooting, not doing the editing, you learn how to do the editing. That way you can take that expense away. The shooting is only 2 hours. That's not that much into your budget. Your price is going to be custom. Just make sure that you find the right person. They vibe with you, they care about the project, and they're getting paid enough to still care about the project. And if you have a friend who will do it for free, that is also an option. Just make sure they actually know how to work a camera. They actually know what they're doing. That's the key with hiring these freelancers, is that they already do this all the time. They just maybe need extra work. They're either on the come up, they like to have extra work, they like to work with artists, they're just out of school, or they just like to be a freelancer and pick up jobs like this. Almost always hiring a freelancer is gonna be better than your buddy just picking up a camera and trying to shoot for you. But if that's all you can do, that's all you can do. What I did was I hired Johnny, and then I had my girlfriend shoot BTS and take some photos. So you can also do a version of that yourself as well. And to reiterate, I found Johnny by putting out an ad on Indeed. I'll post the ad in the description so you can like download it, maybe copy and paste, get your own version. When I posted the ad, I had a ton of people apply, and I liked Johnny the most based off of his vibe, his work, and I just thought we would get along and work well together. And guess what? We do. It's very important to have someone. This one could be a friend, it could be another videographer, your girlfriend, whatever, your boyfriend, to shoot BTS. I think it really, these days, having all the content that you can is great. So like now I could put out some of the BTS that my girlfriend shot while we were shooting, and it adds to this video. I can cut out the funny or cool or whatever pieces that she got and create separate short form pieces of content, which will make this 10 plus reels turn into 20 plus or 30 reels just from 1 2-hour shoot. Next up, I had to find outfits. So each space in the time machine had a different set, therefore I had a different outfit. So when I came to set that day, I literally had a suitcase of all these outfits that I had found. I wanted to keep the budget cheap, so I pretty much found most of my outfits at thrift stores or used things that I already had that I thought would kind of fit the vibe of the set. On the day of the shoot, I literally was running 30 minutes behind. We only had it rented for 2 hours, but I was running 30 minutes behind because I was trying to do a photo shoot that morning and make some extra money. So Johnny ended up getting there on time. I got there late with my girlfriend, and I was just busting it, running around. I directed a little bit, Johnny directed a little bit. I trusted him on most of the shots and just said, hey man, it's no pressure. I know this is a rush situation. You know, if you mess up or whatever, it's not a big deal. Let's just see what we can get. Let's have a good time. I think that's really important. You don't want your videographer or anyone that you're working with to feel so high pressure, high stakes that it could make them drop the ball or just have a stressful shoot. Especially at this stage in the game, I just don't think it's a good idea. So I wanted to make sure the pressure was off of him, it's off of me, it's off my girlfriend. If it all ends up being a bust, it ends up being a bust. But I had set everything up in a way where I felt fairly confident that it wasn't going to be a bust. I had vetted Johnny, and Johnny does great work. I know my girlfriend knows how to work a camera. I got my outfits. I know the words. I got the song. We're ready to go. Knockland, do I look corny with this outfit, or does it look kind of ish cool?
Don't ask me. Don't ask me.
Can we make this look cool or not? The outfit. Be honest, it's fine. If it's not cool,
it's corny to me. Yeah, I don't think you should try this. I think you just do the blazer ones.
Okay, we're gonna do it real fast.
Alright.
So after running from set to set, we literally did like 2 or 3 times. We just did the song in the set with the outfit on. We played the song, I performed the song, then we would move on to the next one. I would run around, change, go to the next one, and in an hour and a half, we had hit all the sets, got even more than I expected. And then I went into DaVinci Resolve and I started editing. You can edit in DaVinci Resolve and Premiere Pro and Final Cut Pro, or even on your phone if that's what you got. These edits, I kept it simple. What I do is I go in and I lined up all the performance scenes on the song, and then I just cut the hot shots out of each performance scene, which if you're performing a 3-minute song, maybe only 30 seconds is hot. There's 3 seconds here, 4 seconds here, 5 seconds here, 10 seconds here. Because everything was so fast paced, there was really only this couple seconds in each scene. Sometimes there was 10 seconds or 12 seconds. Maybe if I would have been more prepared and we would have taken more time, you could get whole performance scenes like 2 to 3 minutes where everything is perfect. But because of the fast pace, it didn't end up that way, which was totally fine with me because I didn't go into it expecting too much. I literally just cut out the hot shots, added in overlay, a little bit of effects, a little bit of color correction, nothing crazy in DaVinci Resolve, and here's what we got. I'm wine drunk, and I want you. I'm wine drunk, my Fibonacci. All I can see is your body. Run through my mind with no clothes, you were streaking. No Snapchat, we blogging. Cause I'm just writing you love letters. I'm wine drunk, and I want you. I'm wine drunk, and I want you. I'll show you things you never seen. Dancing in the hills out in Beverly, like we some rebels who's 17. Dance with the devil and you till we set. Dancing till I'm wine drunk up in my bed. I got you all in my head. I saw you spiral. You're my Fibonacci. All I can see is your body. Run through my mind with no clothes, you were streaking. Don't be afraid to try different things on the set. We did a couple like funny little clips here and there that some of them worked, some of them didn't, but it's okay. 2 hours of filming, I came away with all this content. Let me know if you find this helpful. This was something that I had been wanting to try for a long time, and now that I've tried it, it takes a lot of the pressure off of having and wanting to post music content, but feeling like I don't really know what to post. This gives me high quality content that I could post every couple days or every day until I do my next music video or I do my next performance video. If you have any other questions about how I did this or any other videos you would like me to make around music content, please let me know. I've got music on the way, a new music video and song coming very soon. I appreciate y'all. One more time, shout out to Johnny. You can check out his stuff in the description below. And thank you, Nocklin, my beautiful girlfriend. I appreciate you very much. If you want that Indeed job posting, check it out in the description. And if you want to listen to Winedrunk, you can check that out in the description too. I appreciate y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. I'll catch you next time. Peace.
Every day I wake up with a vision, cooking in the kitchen, ain't no fucking in a mission, like, yo. Shaking up your city with my bitchin', sold in the building, and the motherfucker fizzing, like, whoa. Cold won't stop till they get that gold, cold won't stop till you sing my song.